Going to Target.
We're going to Texas.
Yeah, I wish.
I always call Target Texas.
Oh, look at this exposure.
Whoa.
So bad, but we're going to Target because it's just fun and happy stuff, and everyone needs a little fun and happiness right now during these times with just everything going on in the world. And it's gonna be fun and so cheery, and we can't wait to do Vlogmas this year. Definitely looking forward to that. But today is like 60 something degrees. This whole week has been just super warm. All the snow has melted, so I kind of got out of the Christmas spirit, but hopefully we'll get some snow soon to get back into the Christmas spirit. And this lighting is just horrible.
My nephews were snowboarding in my backyard.
Like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
So that's crazy if that gives you any idea of what Minnesota weather is like. It's unpredictable. But yeah, we'll see you guys in Target. This is so cute, you guys. It's a little pillow ornaments. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like colorful stuff like this. I'm more of just like a neutral kind of girl, like pastels and stuff like this. I've always loved these trees. They're so cute. You like it? Too colorful. These were the trees that were up at the front, and I think we should get one for our little space. Do you agree?
They're in the front of the store.
Mm-hmm. I just think they're cute and little. You can't put lights on them, but you could maybe put little ornaments. I didn't like that one. Let's smell this one.
I like these.
You like them? Yeah, I like the look of them. They're like stone, like a ceramic stone or something. Oh yeah, I like that. These stockings are so cute. Although that one reminds me of one. It's so cute. And I love those colors. Is that not cute?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not cute, guys? Oh, that is so cute. And this one. They're all so cute. Alright, we got our coffee, guys, and now we're gonna sit down and talk to you guys about the time that we got robbed in Texas. We never told you guys, obviously. We never really brought it up to anyone but my parents who were living in Texas at the time. Did we even tell your family?
Yeah.
Nobody really knows the story but a bunch of people.
Yep.
And it was kind of a traumatic experience, especially for me. Those kind of things just like shake me to my core, give me anxiety, make me have my head on a swivel at like all times. I like suspect bad things about everyone around me. So yeah, let's just get into what happened.
Background, we lived next to a gas station. It was just kind of like a gas station where tons of people are flowing in, you know, some sketchy, some not. So we lived
right off the highway.
Yep. And then we also lived next to about, 4 or 5 different apartment complexes that weren't ours.
Yeah.
And so, you just get all types of individuals living next to you and stuff. So there's tons of people. Anything could happen. And we parked right outside of where our apartment was.
So we could always see our car.
We could always see our car.
Things like that.
Yeah. But also, I could unknowingly hit my car unlock button while I'm up in my apartment. It'll actually unlock my car. And that was happening to me for a while. It was just like kind of just like a weird thing that was happening. I'm like, oh my god, no, I locked my car. I must have like hit it with my phone or something, or I could have like thrown it or something, and I could have hit a button or something like that.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
Yeah. That was happening for just randomly here and there. And then one day we come out in our car and
we're gonna go get coffee.
Yeah, you noticed it first. And I was just kind of like thought, I was like, that's weird, my glove compartment's open.
I was like, wait, babe, like I opened the door and the glove compartment was open. It was like run, I don't know.
Rummage through?
Yeah, it was rummaged through, and I was like, babe, were you in your car? Like, I was like, why would Mitch do this? Like, this makes no sense. Like, everything was out of the glove box on my seat, and he's like...
I think my exact reply was, huh, because... At that moment in my head, I was like, wow, we just got robbed.
Yeah.
Like, someone just broke into my car. They took the most annoying thing in the world they could have taken. You know when you open your glove box?
Your armrest?
Armrest thing, whatever it's called. And that little tray is there to hold all your coins and stuff. Like, this dude must have been desperate for money because he stole not just the coins that were there, and that's all that was taken was the coins, and took the whole tray. He just took it. And it's like so annoying. He's like, dude, just take the coins, man. Leave the tray.
Right.
Like,
he probably didn't have anything to carry it in.
God, I was so pissed. Like, because now I don't have that tray there. And, like, I still, to this day, go in to, like, put stuff there. And
I know.
I don't have the tray.
It came in such handy, too, and now we don't have it.
Right? Oh, God, it was so annoying. It's still annoying. And the funniest thing is, we had skateboards in the back. We had my golf clubs in the back.
Yeah.
I think there was a bowling ball in the back.
Yeah, like just really expensive items. Luckily, we think that they didn't know where the trunk button is because it's kind of confusing in that car.
That's the thing. Like, when I was reviewing stuff about this car, like, there were people giving reviews about not knowing where the trunk button was. Yeah, so, they probably just didn't know.
Good. But it was the strangest thing, and of course, my anxiety just, like, shot through that. Like, I went into full panic mode. I'm, like, looking around, like, is anybody looking at us that saw this person break into the car, and, like, they're not going to say anything to us? Like, did they witness it happen? Is this person still around? Is he going to come back? Like, I was so scared, and at this time, we had, like, maybe, like, a month and a half left of living in that apartment, and just during that time, I would always look out the window before we went to bed, make sure we, like, double check to lock our doors, and we parked even, like, closer to our apartment because we parked, like, on the side of the building, but we could still see our car. And, like, for some reason, all the lights around our apartment complex that are, like, in the parking lot, they just like didn't work at all anymore. So it's so easy for people to get away with stuff like that.
Yeah, that happened about 2 months in. Just all of a sudden the lights never started coming on. I'm like, because at first they were motion censored, and then they just stopped working altogether.
Yeah. So yeah, that sucked. And then we drove around for a while, and I was just like, I don't want to go back to that place. Like, I just felt so like uneasy. Not as dramatic as getting, like, your house robbed, but it's like, okay, somebody invaded your personal space and touched yours. Like, I wiped down the entire car with Lysol wipes. I was like, oh my god, like, it feels so dirty.
This was
and
during
violated.
COVID. Yeah, this was during COVID.
Yeah.
So. And
they had, like, touch our face masks and stuff that were in the car. I'm just like, ugh, like, I just feel so gross and violated right now. I know that sounds kind of dramatic, but
well, it's not right now. Yeah, it's not right now. Like, any other time it would be, but if we weren't dealing with a
COVID.
Most likely homeless person, probably on drugs, looking for drug money. Because, like, you only take the coins and stuff. Like I knew kids that would used to do that when they went around, and car shop is what it was called. I knew kids who would do that. They wouldn't take coins. You know, they were after, like, you know, maybe a pack of smokes or something like that, or like, dumb. Or, you know, some, like, bills or something, not coins. They would never waste their time with coins. You know, so that just seems weird to me that they're probably just looking for a little extra money to get something with.
Get by. I don't freaking know, but that just made me really uncomfortable. And it's sad because we lived in a really nice apartment, but like Mitch said, we were surrounded by other apartment complexes that weren't so nice.
Yeah, we looked at all of them pretty much, and like ours wasn't the most expensive, but there were definitely cheaper apartment complexes right by us. They were full apartment buildings. Ours was like not even
fake
full,
and brand new. Like,
yeah, we were one of 4 people that lived in that building. So, yeah, just different people lived by us, and you know, like I said, the gas station too. We saw a lot of sketchy people at the gas station.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know,
I'll never live by a gas station again like that. I thought it was like super cool and convenient, but I didn't think about like the crime that happens at gas stations, especially late at night. Learned our lesson there.
Yep.
And then,
Guys, we would see coyotes and stuff.
I was just about to tell that story.
Like, literally, this coyote just came, and it was basically a gas station, a little, like, pond thing, and then our apartment building. And this coyote, we just saw him, like, walking towards the pond. And Destiny was like, oh my God, babe.
This was the day we were moving.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, what time is it? It was like 4 in the morning, maybe.
Yeah.
And we were packing up our car.
Oh, yeah.
And so the whole entire back seat of our car is full of stuff. Like, you cannot get in. And I just look over, and Mitch is like packing the back seat. And I was like, babe, there's a coyote. And I like slowly start inching into the passenger seat.
No, she didn't say that. She said, babe, get in the car. I'm like, what? What? I'm like looking around. I'm like, who wants to? And she's like, no, get in the car. And she's like, there's a coyote. And I try to get in the fully packed back seat. And I'm like,
no room.
I'm like literally trying to move it over. And I'm like, oh shit.
I scooted over in the center console so you could get in the passenger seat.
God.
Because I was like, what is he doing? There's not any room back there. And that was just the scariest thing we've ever seen.
I saw coyotes next to our old apartment in Texas too. And so I mean they're all around just because it's so open out there, because like we didn't live like in the middle of Dallas, we lived in like the outskirts cities of it. I mean it's still like a lot of open land out there.
Bobcats I saw a lot at our, like, by our Frisco apartment. Those were bobcats.
You saw bobcats?
Yeah, all the time.
Wow.
Right next to that Target. And and then at this apartment we saw a coyote. And I was just like, okay, I'm ready to get the frick out of here.
We saw snakes at,
my God.
At Discourse. That was a big snake. You know, back to the car robbing. I don't know what you call that, really. You know, like, not a lot was stolen. We were really lucky that they weren't going to take the time to take the big stuff in the trunk.
Right. Oh, my God. So thankful.
Yeah, and that's why, again, I think that, you know, they were probably just in for a quick little score for something. You know, not wanting to deal with selling stuff, you know. It, like... Yeah, that's because there's some good equipment back there, you know, and so it definitely, like Destiny said, you know, made us like look a little bit. I remember peeking out the windows at like 3 a.m. some nights, just like, you know, making sure no one's out there, and even for like other people, you know, because there have been around where we are right now. There's people going into homes and other cars and stuff, and that's like really recent type stuff over here. And so I'm up again at like 3 a.m. sometimes, like looking out, seeing if I can see flashlights, because someone caught it on camera. And these guys literally take, you know, flashlights, they go in the car, they open the trunk right away. It just seems like they're like really just going in and coming out. And you know, now I'm like looking across the street like for flashlights and stuff, because I would love to be able to catch those suckers like in the middle of of the act. But yeah, like it all goes kind of back to that first time, because that was the first time like I've ever been robbed. So
yeah,
and if it's even just for some change, you're like, damn, like someone was in my car. I didn't allow them here, you know.
Yeah, technically, I guess it's a burglary.
Burglary.
It's a burglary because we weren't hurt,
yeah,
and they didn't like shatter the windows of our car or like cause damage to anything, but took our belongings.
Yeah, so it just feels weird being burglarized. So yeah, it's just a little weird feeling. You feel like, you know, I don't know, just like it doesn't feel good. You feel violated.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean? And so yeah, that definitely kind of just like lock your doors and stuff. It just makes you like think of that stuff even more. Like, did I lock my car? I think I've always remembered to lock my car, even if I forget. Like, I'm always like, oh, did I lock my car?
Yeah, literally every time we go to a store, you're like, when we get inside the store, like, did I lock my car? Did you hear it beep? And I'm like, I don't know. So then he has to go back outside and make sure.
You know, because people are willing to do it. You know, you can't trust. Like probably 20% of people, you know, and like they're out there, they're looking for you to mess up and make a mistake.
Especially during the holidays.
Yeah, and it's really on you to make sure that that stuff doesn't happen. You know, I don't know if you guys seen the TikToks of all those people getting like robbed at gas stations and stuff. Like they pull up and then just a swarm of people ambush them. It's like, all right, not going to gas stations at night. You know, like
absolutely not.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like the idea of it.
No, neither do I.
But that's really our story about being burglarized.
Being burglarized.
I hope we didn't like make it too dramatic where, you know, obviously, again, we tried to stress that it was only a little bit, so it wasn't like that crazy. But it's also just the thought of like, oh my God, someone actually did this to us. You know? And it's just a little weird. So we thought we'd get that off our chest because we've been holding it in for a few
months
now. Haven't really told anyone that just because like it felt gross like talking about it. You know? We're not trying to make it seem like it was the end of the world. Our car didn't get stolen or anything
and we're
like
fine.
That. Yeah, and we're fine. And everyone else, to our knowledge, is fine. So, and
I'm just so glad we're alive. Okay. I was gonna say we even notified our apartment. They didn't do anything about it.
How did we?
They didn't even respond.
Yeah, we told our apartment like, hey, you know, just wanted you guys to know that our car was broken into, and we just wanted to make sure that this wasn't like a trend happening to other tenants, and you know, and if not, just a warning that it may start. You know, if we were the first or whatever. Didn't reply. Like it was like one of the nicest messages I've ever written.
Yeah.
And yeah, didn't reply, and it's just like, all right, these guys suck. You know? And what is up with that too? Like, why do all apartment staffs like seem to just like
all of them
only care until you get in the apartment, and then once you're in, they just don't care at all? I don't know. Let us know if your staff at your apartment is different.
Yeah, what's up? What's up with that?
Yeah, because seriously, it's like they just do not care once you're in. But yeah, anyways, that's our rant on our apartment staff.
That's our rant about everything. But that is the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you guys in our next video.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.
You could be that something, girl.